From Castle Rexworth and the Rexworth Estates, I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and whenever you are. My name is Rexworth, Lord Rexworth, and I welcome you to our Tuesday night stream. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. I suppose that's not really a thing, but you know, there it is. But for our dear lovely people in the United Kingdom, in Europe, and in Asia, and Africa, and everywhere else in the eastern half of the planet, it's already Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Everyone in the western parts of the northern and southern hemispheres, that's coming up shortly. And tomorrow night, you won't want to miss. You won't want to miss what we've got going on. Going to be getting a bit musical and also having some fun playing video games. I'm going to do all of that with my Valentine, my dear, sweet, lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, and absolutely talk of which, speaking of Valentines, welcome in Raiders, and welcome in you absolutely gorgeous, cute, adorable, wonderful, amazing, talented, smart, and just perfect goddess you. Speak of the goddess and they appear. Exactly. Exactly. Quick shout out here for my date for tomorrow night and my Valentine. Genevieve Osso. You won't want to miss that, chat.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Yes, all of that is according to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. She's just perfect, everyone. Just perfect. The Real King R1, Cola Wolfie, thank you both so much for your follows. I wouldn't say I'm perfect. You're perfect for me, my darling. And that's enough. By order of the order... What? I can't say. That's the judgment of the order of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Just Google it. It's a thing. It's a Genshin thing. New Villette. Neko, hello. No, gosh, I wish I had that part. I wish I were making New Villette money. I keep forgetting who is the voice actor for New Villette? Ray Chase. I keep getting his voice always sounds to me, at least in my ears, suspiciously like Matt Mercer. And I've been hearing Matt Mercer's voice quite a bit because Jen's been playing Persona, and yeah, that they both sound very similar. Dawn, welcome in, welcome in. Fell asleep for 10 minutes for a nap and I heard Genshin. Woke you up with that, did I? Matthew voices our artist boy, Yusuke. Yes, that's right. Yes, he does a jolly good job of it too. Indeed. So yeah, make sure everybody that you're tuning in to Genevieve's streams as she works her way through Persona there, through the Persona series, and especially the game that she's been working on, Persona 5 Royal. There's a couple of different Persona 5s there, so let's not get those mixed up. I try not to. And then there's me, Stream Dog, or Mr. Not Know Anything. I want to know how many times it took him to do the nude painting scene. The outtakes on that would be quite interesting, wouldn't they? That would be quite interesting. Oh my god, I need them now. Always fun to hear the outtakes from voice acting sessions. Some of those are whenever I recorded my first voice pack. Some of those were rather interesting. I don't know if I have any of those saved or not. But you can buy my very first voice pack. It's still available on my coffee page. I have enough nobility. Yo, chat, speaking of voice packs, just got to be the right moment. Car Kid, what are you on about? What are you up to? Speaking of voice packs, what's this about voice packs, Jen? This handsome nobleman has a special treat releasing tomorrow. Yes, I do. Yes. If any of you have ever fantasized about me being your sexy anime husbando, romancing you here in the wall, within the walls of Castle Rexworth, you know, in the ballroom or whatever, us having a romantic dance together, you're going to get your chance tomorrow because that's going to be dropping. Bit of a boyfriend experience ASMR as I romance you and say sweet things to you, and we're going dancing, you and I. Yes, and Jen does not need to imagine it because she was there with me when I recorded it. I've come to regard Jen as my muse, someone whom I enjoy testing out ASMR. And I got something else cooking. Got some more sexy anime husbando ASMR coming up soon. Probably something that's going to release next month. I'm thinking I'm going to do this as a monthly thing. Ramp up to this to where you'll get either some ASMR from me once a month, or, if not ASMR, maybe a song cover. Depends on how fast I can crank those out and get the music video part produced. I feel that my presence there allows him to really bring out the emotion into a script. Yes. Yes. That's exactly it. I love having Jen there because I love to hear her reactions in queue. She's not captured on the recording, mind you. So I've got her in queue, but I can still hear her through my headphones. And yes, it is absolutely wonderful to hear her giggle and squeal and just all of the things that let you know that you're done right. You're done good. I told Jen this morning, everyone deserves someone who looks at them with adoration the way we look at each other. Everyone deserves that, I believe. And I thank God that I found her. It's not just a confidence booster, it's really a completing feeling to know that you have someone in your life who just thinks you're the absolute bee's knees. Made edits for my Valentine. I hope he likes them. I'm sure they will. Hear me, dear nobles. In the kingdom of dreams, where the stars softly glow, stands Lord Rexworth with a noble glow. In his castle grand, he holds court with grace, guiding his nobles to a brighter place. With words of wisdom and deeds of might, he leads his realm through the darkest night. A beacon of hope in a world of woe, Lord Rexworth's noble spirit aglow. That's lovely, Enrique. Thank you. Show off. We'll never get on that level. Oh, of course you will, car kid. Well, you absolutely are to me. And you to me, my darling. And you to me. That was lovely, Enrique. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love that, Jen. Look at that. Two of us side by side holding their hearts like that. I love that. Oh, chat, before we get started with everything, jealous of the emotes, I guess I could use other ones. Before we get started with everything, I do want to let all of you know about a note that has been pinned to the top of the chat. Oh, Enrique, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. I should perhaps get my next one facing the other way so it's towards you. I love that idea, Jen. But Enrico, thank you so much for that. Thank you for the gift sub. Chat, a personal and serious note for everybody here before we get started. Pinned to the top of the chat is a link to a GoFundMe page. Some of you may or may not know who my senpai is, and that's Inatsu Shiroi. It's no exaggeration to say I owe my very existence as a VTuber to her and Razorwind. Razorwind was the designer of my 1.0 model. Shiroi's she's in a bit of a bad way, and she needs our help. I'm asking you to please, whatever you can give, please give to her. She's in danger of ending up homeless, and the expenses have piled up considerably. I can't help but feel a bit guilty that she's been going through all of this difficulty, as it seems well, of course I've had my own share of difficulties too, but I don't know. I really worry about her sometimes, and especially as of late, she's just, as I said, in a really bad way. Any amount you can give, even if it's as little as $1, please give what you can to a GoFundMe. Nobody deserves to be living out of their car, which that's exactly what she's in danger of having happen to her. Whatever you can give, please. So the link is there at the top of the chat. And yeah, please help my senpai. She needs a break. I think we all at some point in our life, we just We need some type of break. And she's earned it. She nurtured me as a talent, helped me get my start. I can't tell you how nervous I was, how scared I was to approach her and ask her, like, I'm thinking about becoming a VTuber, but I'm really not sure. And I was just wondering if it'd be possible to maybe do some type of collab with you, doing anything at all. And it was nearly 1 year ago that myself, her, and Razorwind, we all played Fortnite together. I think we went on for about 2 or 3 hours. And then afterwards, we talked for another 2 hours more offline. And I'll never forget how kind they both were. How wonderful they both were. And they still are. I haven't collabed with them in a long time. I really need to fix that. But please, first things first, we need to get her living situation sorted. She's been having a rough year so far. It's actually been probably a rough couple of years. So, yeah, whatever you can, please, help my senpai. And with all that out of the way, let me also plug the usual things. All links are available at lordrexworth.com. lordrexworth.com. Let's see, the Discord is open. Gates of Castle Rexworth are open to all who are age 18 or over. Just click that link there in chat. Let me see. Is the Ko-Fi thing gonna work? No, it's not. I'm gonna have to fix that. I think the bot's broken. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh yeah, the Throne page. Throne.com/Lord Rexworth. Throne.com/Lord Rexworth. Oh yeah, and the Twitter page. Can't forget the Twitter. There we go. Twitter.com/Lord Rexworth. Right. Let's play some Robocop. Let's bring our music down. And we're going to be jumping right into it with combat. Make sure the game audio is up at a comfortable level. There we are. Yeah, this one is... this was hard. We were having some difficulties with this one.
Enemy sighted! Commencing! Nice kill! Initiating execution in progress. I lost my hand! Commencing phase 2.
This is going to be something rage-inducing.
Engage!
Yeah, I've had to restart several times with this one.
Throwing explosives!
Thank you both. I appreciate the encouragement. And I need it. All the help I can get. I think this might be good cover here. Might be able to make this work. There we go. Whew. Fighting chance to live.
Going for the kill. Confirmed hit!
More than your hand damage there, mate. Rest in pieces.
What is the situation here?
That guy's got a ticket for the mercy seat in a month, but he was shot, and it looks like justice will get him sooner.
That's no reason to leave me here to die!
I can't take him with me, and I'm not gonna stay here.
Justice can only be served by executing court orders.
You're more human than this fucking jailer!
Good. More recovery charges. Going to need it. Big gun, pew pew. Exactly right.
Regrouping!
of them. Ooh, more skill points. Excellent. Precisely what we need. No recovery charges, alright. There's one.
Damage sustained!
Prisoners' uniforms.
Can you believe that?
I probably should not walk through that, considering I have an almost entirely metal body.
Last week I finished organizing the stuff down here with a brand new system. And today, those fuckers showed up and messed everything up.
Where did they go?
To the parking lot. You have to bust them. I'll be cleaning this shit up until retirement.
Oh shit, we Robocopping. Yeah, welcome in, Victor. We go, banga banga. Incriminating documents. Oh, shocker.
The scum's
My-
over there, hiding behind his bodyguards.
You need to smoke him out.
you? There you are.
Damage sustained!
See if we can flush any of them out.
I lost my hand!
What's more than that? This is the one thing I don't like about this gun chat. If you have a few extra rounds and you reload, it doesn't take as long to actually reload. But if you run out, I mean, if you completely empty the clip, then you have to do this whole rigmarole where you take out the clip, put a new one in, and then do the little twisty bit thing on the side. Almost like it's punishing you. Let's add some skill points. At least in Fortnite, you used to get an augment where your gun reloads faster if you empty it. Yeah. Talk of empty. Miss augments.
Can't you get it through that thick skeleton? You're supposed to stay away from my business if you want to get your past life back. How about we save part of that life right now? I sent some guns to the hospital to rectify my mistake and finish the job with your friend Lewis. But it was before we talked. I would have called off the hit, but I had to take care of you and your fellow guards. So, I guess it's over to you.
Robo, please tell me you were recording that confession.
And you better hurry.
It almost looks like Antonovsky triggered Directive 4. Which is that you're not allowed, Robo's not allowed to arrest or detain or do anything to,
Casualties at Gibson Memorial Hospital. I need assistance. Possible hostiles in the vicinity.
Oh dear. Absolute monsters. Season 13.
Lewis.
I'm all right, Murphy.
Thank God.
I'm all right. Oh, thank God you're safe.
We've missed you, officer. How are you feeling?
A little banged up, but I've certainly been worse.
That Wendell guy needs to pay for what he did.
And he will.
But when? How many more innocent people have to get shot before that happens?
OCP doesn't have our back. We know that Wendell's working for him.
You know what we should do?
Don't even say it!
We should go on strike.
Yeah!
Sergeant, how can we go out on the streets knowing that the people who hire us are working against us?
Don't forget about the robots.
We will discuss this further, but first, Murphy, it's time for your evaluation.
I'll be catching up on what's been going on, partner.
Take it slow, Lewis. No rush. You've been through a lot.
Oh my God, Lewis is back. Hey, Steph, how's my hair?
Looks like an elephant took a dump on an ostrich egg.
So, you also noticed the symmetry of my face?
Whatever, shithead.
Wasn't the same, still had climbing and the stupid running stuff. I agree, but in its defense, wasn't exactly the same because of Jones affecting the events.
Robocop, please, have a seat.
Got angry when the re-released the Recon Expert. Oops. Well, looks like some prisoners have been turned to icicles. And a cunning prisoner turns out to be cunning after all. Nearly took the game entirely. I was that mad that my account suddenly had no value left. Oh dear.
That's it from me.
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to call her. She seemed distressed.
Sounds like trouble. Time to protect and serve.
Antonowski escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on strike. What happens if some dangerous criminal breaks out from the cells downstairs?
Pray that Robocop is around.
That's what I do. Black Widow got released during the OG season. They brought it back and no exclusive style for us OGs that bought her 5 years ago. Seems like a terrible waste, that. Oh yes, by the way, everybody, my dear Genevieve here has a code you can use in Fortnite. Just use her first name, code Genevieve, anytime you make a purchase in the Fortnite shop.
Dr. Blanche.
Thank you for returning my call. I don't know what to do, who to trust.
What seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you, it's gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place.
There you go.
I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Also, Rex, you do not have to advertise my creator code. Oh, it's fine. It's easy. Your name is an advertisement in itself.
I demand justice. I'm not leaving here till I know what happened.
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
Murphy, you busy?
Not too busy. What's going on, Estevez?
This guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop. But I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
Yes. Sure. We'll check with the new buddy. Hee couple goals if you are a couple.
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
Stay tuned. Put it that way. That's a short answer. But yes, like Jen said, we're taking things at a leisurely, yeah. At a leisurely pace. Invite you for an interview because you're a suitable candidate for this position. Magnavolt. As a police officer, I'm sure you'll agree the greatest crime that can be committed is the violation of private property. Magnavolt, the largest manufacturer of the most effective lethal security devices, was established to prevent this sort of crime. We need people to understand that. Oh, more skill points.
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets, covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean. I think the problem started when OCP brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it?
Unauthorized modification. Handset functionality is in order. Input panel functionality in order. Radio receiver functionality
Found something?
in order.
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
Good work, Washington. Let's focus on primary objectives while we're here.
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
The new OCP project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed, so let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife. So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
It's nearly 2 a.m. I should probably go sleep. All right, Jen. All right. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. Dream of me. Oh, that's what you want. One before I go? Absolutely. Mwah. Good night, love.
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable.
Good night, Jen. Sweet dreams, my pet.
Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
How was work action? Hopefully they didn't work you too hard today.
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
You called?
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
It was exhausting, but a good day nonetheless, since I didn't pass out as soon as I got home like yesterday. Well, that's good. You got a bit more energy today. That's good to hear.
Why even bother? Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes. We're still going to be
Hopefully they'll
chasing
ease
after
up on
the
you
bad
soon.
guys.
Sounds like you've been
Now that
working
Becker
hard
has his
for
robots,
quite
do you
some
really
time
think
now.
so? You better stop being so naive and join the strike.
Also, is the mayor supposed to be Getty Coleman? Looks like a little bit of influence there, but I don't know. How about you, though? How you be holding up? I'm holding up well. I was concerned about... I was a little concerned about Valentine's. It's... Given my circumstances, it was shaping up to be a somewhat difficult time for me, but you know what? I got myself a Valentine, and she's absolutely wonderful, and yeah, we got ourselves a date tomorrow, which everybody is invited to watch. Gonna be an event for the season, that's for sure. Indeed, indeed.
Murphy, are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
You're back already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics. You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real Robocop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
You know what? That response is quite complicated and gets into robot and human anatomy. You know what? Let's just find Dr. Blanche. I really don't feel like explaining. The hell kind of hotel is this? A love hotel, American style. Streets of Detroit sure are quiet when there's no crime going around, yeah. And for a bit of a dive hotel that rents rooms by the hour, getting a bit fancy here with the velvet robes and the employees only sign. Not that that's ever stopped anyone. Well, except Robocop, apparently. I swear, douse this place in neon, it's something straight out of Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Needs more neon. This is apparently supposed to be in the late 1980s.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I like to think of myself as a person.
I am glad to know you can finally see this. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or solicit for good arrangements for his fellow officers?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is, you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
Right, thank you, Doctor.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Oh!
Enemy sighted! Robocop is guarding the target.
Oh, that's a trap. Yeah.
Were they here to kill me?
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Enemy contact!
Follow me. We need to move.
Is this really about the research?
I will figure that out.
Smart enough to take cover.
I lost my hand!
Follow me.
And you've lost your life too, from the looks of it.
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
Doctor, hello. Robo did say he would make a way. I've been doing alright, Spectre. How are you? How's the evening going?
We're moving forward.
Insomnia keeping me up,
It's
so
good.
I'm here.
Concentrate on the positive, Olivia.
Feel free to get comfy and relax here.
We need to move.
This heat is just too much.
We must keep going.
I heard Cat. Is there a side mission? save the cat.
We cannot go through. Fire is blocking the way.
Run. Run, kitty. Run. Get out of here. Get to safety. Poor kitty. Yeah. Got away from the heat, so that's good. I'll try to. Been having problems with my back. I had to break out the heated blankets. I've never used it for at least 2 years since I had my back surgery. I wonder if any sort of stretches would help you, Spectre. I know I had some problems with the muscles in my lower back a few years ago. A lot of it was stress induced. But, did some physical therapy. And had me go through a routine set of stretches from my lower back. It seemed to help. Like the stretches were...
We found Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
What do you want to bet? OCP turned them off. Trying to stretch it. The cold is getting to it. I could be. Yeah. Radical temperature swings and whatnot. Yeah, I can have an impact. I have 2 parts of my spine semi-fused together.
Engage! I watched the leg!
Major surgery like that, especially if there's a significant drop in like a barometric pressure or something like that, you will feel it. I know my dad, he's got a bit of rheumatism in one of his hands, just a little bit. But he also had surgery on his foot years back. Ever since then, whenever there's a sharp drop in temperature, or if there's like a really nasty storm coming through, and like the barometric pressure drops really quickly, he feels it in his hand and in his foot. It hurts. Because I fell off a bunk bed onto a metal toy truck and felt a crack in my back. Wasn't able to move. Parents had to rush me to the doctors. Good lord. It's been glad the parents got rid of my bunk bed. It's funny, I had a pile of toys on the floor of my room and a bunk bed. And it's a miracle I didn't roll off and hurt myself. Yeah, that happened to you there, Spectre. Fell in the truck around 2 a.m. Then it's still fine. Oh my god, until 9 a.m.
The fire's dying out.
Jeez, yeah. That's awful.
Footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
Yeah, because of my anemia, doctors had to be careful of how long I was in surgery for.
I'm
Gosh.
finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
Yeah, heated blankets not helping much. Not are helping, not much, but they're helping. Well, that's good. At least they're giving you some sort of help. I have to have 6 of them. Good lord. If you need 6 of them, I doubt something like Salon Pos or Icy Hot or anything like that would help. Actually, I don't even know if they have those over in the UK. Yeah, sweating up a storm. Oof. Trying to ease your pain with some heat and you're sweating. God, that sounds miserable. I'm sorry, Spectre. No wonder you can't sleep.
Officer Washington is requesting backup on St. John's Street, outside the fishmongers. Multiple armed suspects sighted.
Let's see, objectives. Do have Icy Hot, known as Deep Heat. Oh, that's from, okay. Yeah, I'm so used to hearing it as called Icy Hot over here in America. Goes on icy to dull the pain, then gets hot to relax it away. It's cold out, but still you're somehow warm. That is literally deep heat. Cannot leave this area now. Continue the main objective first. Oh. Well, all right then.
Just
Oh, the place still looks like a war zone.
see your ass.
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
Oh, it's the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
That's why Oh, when Jen didn't feel 100%, I offered her a heated blanket or two. Yeah. Yeah, I could hear her. She was kind of feeling the chill herself.
Let's get him!
Just have to be careful of the rods, though, you know, yeah.
Get something else. You really know your stuff. Let's get him!
You know what? Let's save a good ammo for real professional criminals.
Ain't stand no chance against you.
Bastard, shot him!
That'll teach him a lesson.
You wrecked my shop. Oh, God. What will my father say? And the fish. Oh, the fish are gonna go bad.
Oh, quit your whining, Pops. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh, shit, that's Robocop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
So I don't know if the blankets would heat up the rods and cause internal damage. Oh, goodness. That's a good point. Scram if you don't want trouble, you say?
I am a police officer. I do not take orders from lowlifes.
What do you want, Robot? I'm trying to be nice here. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door! He's reloading.
Who's that?
Those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP, but I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP hyenas.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
Well, first he was a suspect, now he's mulch. I told him, come quietly or there'll be trouble. He chose trouble. They fucked around and he found out. Also, don't mind me, Rex. I've got a probable reason why my back has done this. My back randomly locks if I move too fast. Yeah, that can probably cause some, especially if you turn wrong or something like that. Yeah, that can hurt. Toss in a hug. I think I may have done something similar earlier today when I was working out. Neck kind of hurts if I turn the wrong way. I think I just moved a little bit too quickly. Doing my training earlier, which requires me to run 4 laps of the track to practice. 4 laps? Impressive.
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you. I'll wrap this up, Robo. You can head back to the precinct.
Two to strengthen my legs, two to strengthen my lungs because of my asthma. But how far is each one of the laps for you? I don't think we're ready to leave just yet. Oh, standard tennis court size. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Once round tennis court, yeah. Fairly good size, but you know, it's a reasonable distance. If you've never had to run around a tennis court before, it can be, you'll get winded easily, but with enough practice, it's, makes for a good regular workout. Happens to be a sport day. Signal's getting weaker, so it's not that way. Before my surgery, I used to be in a dance troupe and do parkour. Since my surgery, I can't dance and can no longer do parkour. Yeah, no, that sort of surgery, that'll definitely put an end to your parkouring. You can't really do dance anymore.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Used to do parkour too. I had to stop when I got beat up by security. Oh goodness. Can still do tennis and running, but parkour and dancing can't do it all. Not even something like, I don't know, some type of, like, ballroom dancing or something? Can still do my MMA and all that. Well, that's good. Turns out running onto construction sites is warranted with a baseball bat. Goodness. Nope, can't even do that. We're getting close, chat. You can see the signal bar there on the right side of the HUD. I wonder if we could climb this ladder. Yes. Checking to see if the source of our signal is up here. So far, nothing. Which sucks, because back then it used to practice K-pop dances and all that. Oh. Best dance I can do is the Running Man, or the Moonwalk, but they're basic. Before surgery, I could do the, fake love choreo. Oh. Old BTS song. Hello? What's this? Stolen watch. Some nuke. More nuke.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
Yeah, at one point I had to have surgery on my wrist as well. Even broke my arm before. Yeah, I think I remember you saying you're having some trouble with your wrist.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Never broken a bone. I got the LRP5 gene, I think. And it turns out I had deep vein thrombosis, blood clot in the vein. I had to take blood thinners even though I'm anemic. Gosh.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Are you Robocop? You invincible. Gosh, even though you're anemic, they gave you blood thinners. They're turning your blood into water. Contrary to what people thought, I still hung the hell on. Good for you, Spectre. And you keep hanging on.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a roofie.
Rexa has brain problems.
Lewis, tracker
Seems like the
coordinates
kitten.
lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken down plans to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if you back up. Stay safe.
Seems just not an action title without some type of sewer mission. God, that's disgusting. Yeah, when I was on blood thinners, doctor told me not to leave the house just in case I got hurt for a month, so I was literally gaming for a month. At first, one is tempted to think that, hey, that sounds awesome, but after a while, I don't know. You'd think that you'd get tired of that, you know? You want to go outside and touch grass. One wrong drop of a lighter and that sewer's going to light up like the 4th of July. Yeah, all that gas, yeah. Recently deceased. Ruby, hello, welcome in. Finally off work. Excellent. Well, guess who's here in chat with you? There's Spectre. Another victim recently deceased. It was back when I had so many games. That's good. I mean, it could keep you occupied the time. Switch does not work. Let's see. No power to the switch. Right. Got to turn on the mains. Had cool stories to tell. You will. I'm sure you've got some cool stories to tell now. People of the local water treatment authority getting cut down by a bunch of guns for hire. Now I can move my back, which is good. This cracks a lot, which is normal. Hey, we got movement though. That's progress. That went well. That's good to hear.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
I think I told you guys I was born dead for an hour, then they noticed my heart was beating. I was born months earlier than I should have been. Was meant to be born end of September, early October, born in August. You're a tough spirit. A fighting spirit. Don't back down. That's good. Oh, we've got a turret. Jen can tell you and be really fucking stubborn. So can she, from what I've heard. Then again, so can I. We all can be a bit hard-headed. Oh, that was easy.
Don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
Yeah, me, you, and Jen really stubborn.
Dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh wait.
Yeah, sorry, mate. That's no dream. Unfortunately, that's a reality for you. The good news is it's only temporary. I have to get back to fighting the Crims, but do look after yourself. And remember, things will get better. Just up to me and you, Rex, to protect the ones that are precious to us. Indeed. Indeed. We got this, though. We got this. Time to hack a turret. Stubborn with me? No, not mainly because you're... But oh. Another turret. Lovely. Oh, and landmines. Stubborn, mainly because you're precious, would much rather love you and give you cuddles than be stubborn.
T. Earl Grey hot.
Reminds me. Should hydrate. Really? Really? They've got a lot of armor around their chest and their heads, but their legs are still very much exposed. Seems to be an effective means of dispatching them. No one expects you to aim outside the center mass. Yeah, but when you do... expects you to go below the belt. They expect wrong.
Can't compromise!
Hello there.
Orders! Soldier down! We're taking losses! Going for the
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
It's a shame there isn't more blood in this game. Like when you shoot someone in the head, you should see it squirt out and slowly drop. Mainly because it's an old game. I mean, the franchise, though, this is actually a fairly recent game. I think they released it late last year. Never really been into games with blood, but Hitman is the exception. When you throw someone that hard, it should have lots of gore.
KIA!
Killzone, that was one of my favorites on the PS3. Wonder if you can find that on Steam or Epic. One mission on Hitman I love playing. Rex will remember this. PS3, Hitman killing Mr. Green. I think I do remember that. The amount of times I killed him is unreal. Favorite target, eh? There was a sort of finisher where you thrusted your thumbs into an enemy's eyes and it was satisfying. Goodness.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Sniper sap in the neck, blowing up there's a few. One of the best score games, in my opinion, is Sniper Elite, when the kill screen came on.
Damage sustained!
There was 4 where you could kill... if in doubt, maybe not. Fake money. Rex, did you know I'm half Italian? I think you mentioned it once before, yeah. I seem to remember something about that. Hello? That's not two. Let's just say it was... Oh, one of those. Mum and Dad were both half Italian, so technically it would have been a quarter from both, so that makes me half Italian. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's how that works. Connection details. OCP Communication Internal Link HQ connected. Employee account Antonovsky Wendell. Access restrictions CEO only.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Way to find out you eliminated the correct one or an imposter was to get a... Oh! Screen kill on the testicles. Goodness. I don't know why. That's probably why I'm good good at making pizza. Map of the sewers. Definitely a sucker for good pizza. Love me some good pizza. Probably love it a bit too much. Got the dad bod to prove it, IRL.
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle, and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
This is not insurance. You will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
Same, have the dad bod to prove I love pizza too much. Technically half Italian, 45% English, 3% Dutch, 1% Japanese. Oh, interesting. And 1% Scottish. Results of my DNA test I did was 60% English, 20% Scottish, 10% Irish, 5% Welsh, and 5% Scandinavian. Everyone's staying out of trouble here. Yeah? Good. It makes sense for you, though. I suppose you're right. What's this? Don't really believe in all that. If it says it on the DNA results, I've always said where you're born versus what you are. That's what I was brought up with. So I could be 20 this, 40 that, 10 this, but I always say I'm English. Confuses me, all this half malarkey. I remember doing my DNA test, 25% Native American. Oh, impressive. 65% Spanish, and 10% a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. It seems so rare these days to have that much Native American in anyone. Seems like so many people, it's a struggle just to get that 1/16, you know? Or at least that's been my understanding. I only took the test because I was curious and funny enough and actually matched my family tree though, so... No, you're fine, car kid. You're fine. The ancestry test, it did confirm a lot of things. Much like with Spectres, it did help to tie up some loose threads in the family tree. Brain's all mumbled up right now. One of those nights, and I hate those nights. Don't worry, car kid, you're not alone. Right. Back to OCP headquarters. Well, this all seems familiar.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
What fortuitous timing. Be innocent one moment, and then I'll either be sad the next moment or wanna... Don't know what it is that caused it, but yeah, I hate it. Turned out on my dad's side they were originally Italian, mom's side are Japanese. So it makes way more sense. That is interesting. Does look very much like the film. In the film they modified it with matte paintings. But I have actually been to this filming location before. A couple of times, in fact. Yeah, car kid. You think something's wrong like that? Yeah.
I think I know how to solve
Get
the jumper
tested,
problem.
see a professional. Whatever you have to do.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time for me.
I know who you are, lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Well, next time I'm at the cams, I'll have to explain that stuff. She may have passed it to me. Anyway, should head to bed. Have an amazing stream. Love everyone. Alright, car kid. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. Feel better, alright? Doctor's trying to put me on medication to put me to sleep, which didn't work. Oof. No clue where the Dutch came from.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
A meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir! Sir!
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up? Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is...
Wait, what the... Objective failed. Bah. Chat, I'm looking at the clock.
Hey, Murphy.
Wait, what
We've
happened?
been analyzing the files
I got
that
into
you
the
sent us,
elevator and all of a sudden the
and it
side
turns out
quest
that the
for
data from your
Samantha
evaluations have been
failed.
used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Right, chat, I just noticed the time. Unfortunately, I can't make this as late of a stream as I normally do. So what I'm going to need to do is just end things here, at least for tonight. Let me bring up some music here. Don't you have to go to the server room? Yeah, I think that's where I made my mistake. I was supposed to go to the server room first before I get into the elevator. But that's all right. We'll pick all of this up next time. May need to have 2 games ready just in case we actually end up finishing next time. Let's see who's online that we can raid. Don't want to stay up too late because I do have an early start tomorrow. And could always try Gravity Circuit again. Yeah, you know what? There's an idea. If we manage to finish Robocop early next week, I'll pick up with Gravity Circuit. Let's see who's streaming. Who can we raid? Hey. Somebody we haven't raided in a while. Let's go raid Scourgy. I'll go ahead and get the copy pasta ready here. Let's see. Raid. Scourgy 19. Here we go. All right, everybody. Let's go say hello to Scourgy. One of my, one of the production crew behind Catalyst Blind Faith, the live performance that I co-starred in. Right. I'll see everybody here tomorrow night. I've got a hot date. I'm so excited about it. See everybody then. I'm Lord Rexworth, wishing you all the best, and God bless.